Close enough. Hello.
Hi,
everybody.
Hello. How's it
Sorry,
going?
we were. I'm crying a little. Good jokes. If you want to hear those good jokes, we will be posting our pre-drink episodes, which is us talking before we record our main episodes on our Patreon. So make sure to check it out.
Yes. What is everyone drinking today?
I am drinking another fancy bottle of white wine from the in-laws. Ooh.
Sonia?
I'm drinking just Pepsi and rum, but I've been drinking for an hour already. And it was 50-50, you know. You know how I do.
You drank 25% for drink already, so
It's
Like
half.
half. It looks like half.
which is
okay. It's the bigger half too. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough drink.
So she drank 25.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 25.
Yeah,
25. It doesn't say how big the cup is.
Quarter,
it's
quarter.
a big. It's the size of my head. It's a big cup. So you guys need to know. Go. You can go.
Can I go now? How about now? Can I go now?
You can go.
She's gonna get aggressive with me soon. Okay. So I'm drinking Mountain Dew with my Captain Morgan apple, and it's supposed to taste like Jolly Ranchers, and it does, by the way.
That's good. Jolly Ranchers is a good taste.
All right, so it's great.
Today's episode is a little bit different for those listening. We're gonna do a little try not to laugh little competition thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
lose.
I'm gonna lose too because I just like laughing. I'll be honest.
Too. And we're gonna go through each taking turns, things we found in the wild of like dudes saying stupid shit about women, and we'll read them off. You gotta try not to react or laugh. You got straight poker face all the way through. And
I got a question about.
Yep.
I got a question about rules.
Yeah.
Is it just while the statement or phrase or whatever is read that you can't react?
Right.
So if someone says something after and you react to that, does that count?
I think it should.
You can't laugh at all.
You can't laugh
no laughing.
Dead
yeah,
episode.
No laughing at all.
No laughing.
Dead
Get
episode.
it out.
No
Get
laughing.
It out. Right.
I got it
no
out.
Laughing.
Okay, no, I didn't.
No laughing. Stop it.
I'm gonna laugh reading mine.
Me too.
Okay, you can laugh reading your own, but we can't laugh react. Okay.
Oh, that makes it harder because sometimes like laughing's contagious. Like you see like someone trying not to laugh and then their mouth curves and then you just start like going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the what is it? The yawn effect. Like you see someone yawn and then you yawn too, like a sympathetic yawn.
It's because you're trying to you're scared that they're gonna take all the oxygen. It goes back into our fish days. And like you see somebody yawn, you're like, oh my god, they're gonna take all the oxygen.
Actually, they just said they did a study that it shows if you don't yawn when someone else is yawn, you lack empathy. Kind of makes sense in a little.
It probably means you have less like mirror neurons, so it's hard for you to like mirror other people and feel what they're feeling.
Yeah,
likely.
So it means you lack empathy.
Pretty sure it's because you're a fish. But whatever.
The fish makes more sense.
It means you would have died as a fish because you couldn't work together in a school.
Yeah,
it's true.
Because you lack empathy.
If I was a beta, I wouldn't make it into
and
the
they
sorority.
would steal all your oxygen.
You're like, bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. Fuck you, Paul.
Like it's just anytime you murder someone, just are you gonna yawn?
You go around stealing their air bubbles.
Oh my god! There's a serial killer in our midst.
I don't know who it is. It's fish forget.
And there's no weapon to link to the crime. The perfect murder.
Let's just go around to people trying to suck the air out of them.
We would catch all the COVID. Just going up to people
and other things. Catch them all.
Okay.
Okay,
was
we
a
got
good
that out of our
exercise.
system. So now we can actually like do this, right?
We failed
Extra
already.
giggly because I know I'm gonna have to hold it.
They'll be still in my air bubbles then.
Does smiling count, or does it have to be like a?
No, you
Like
have
a
to
laugh.
actually laugh. You can smile, Jessica.
No,
We will allow you to smile.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I feel like you're letting too much slide. You're being too lenient.
Okay, no, if we make this a
Try not to
seriously
smile
serious,
challenge then.
come on.
Oh gosh. Gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
no, you gotta live a little lean way, okay?
For our listeners, a lot of this giggling is gonna be cut, and so you're gonna hear snippets of it. If you want to see the full thing, check out our YouTube on Saturdays. I didn't even start drinking yet. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I've been renovating all week. I'm emotional. I don't know. I'm actually okay. I'll be honest. I'm supposed to get my period today. I might be at a disadvantage.
I wish I laughed a lot. Like, I just cry. That's not fair.
I just yell. Like I just scream at everyone in my house. So I let my shit out.
Dahmer, your eyelashes are so big right now.
I know.
They're fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they're my real lashes. No.
They just look so big. I like them. They just
Yeah,
You
they're
like-
my
you have like
China
naturally
doll
pretty
ones.
lashes to begin with, but like I just letting you know, I like the flappy. Like it's
the
I can never put them on properly. So like
I
even
can't
just
either.
being able to do that is a skill.
yeah.
I use the magnetic. I don't actually have the glue because I can't do the glue. So I use the magnetic liner, and then I just like pop them on. It just like
I
sticks.
tried
right
that
out.
too.
I did too. I still didn't get
Okay.
it. It didn't like. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm gonna have to like work with you ladies. Like one day, I will set up a
saw one.
master class.
You can like teach us on live.
I
yeah.
saw one where it's like a clip, and like you can just like clip.
No,
it
those
on.
ones are shit. I wouldn't do those ones.
Oh, I was really excited.
I just do the liner and then I just like pop it on and
No.
it just stays. And I'm like, all right, sweet deal.
Sweet. I just gotta get them sewn on.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for
That's right,
Vegas.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sounds
Have
good.
someone else do it.
That's right.
Okay, Sonia, you're the one that came up with this. So like, how are we dishing it out?
Yes.
We'll just do like a circle.
But I didn't have any lined up.
You
I
didn't fucking
search-
do your homework?
I didn't.
You whore. That's not
Listen.
right.
Listen. I got other shit to deal too, okay? Like I was
Okay,
just
I
like,
did a
they
lot.
have it all
so-
figured out.
That's okay. You could just play
Not
along
laugh.
anyway, like everybody
Okay.
else.
You
Okay,
guys can ping pong the questions or whatever, and I'll just
I
sit
don't.
here.
I don't want to go like 1-1-1-1 because I feel like then it'll lose the laugh because we're gonna be too focused on whose turn it is and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
I have a bunch.
Okay.
I don't know how funny they were because I wrote them this morning.
Okay.
And I haven't touched them since, so we'll see.
Okay.
So I figure I'll read. How many do you have?
I have
Anya?
8.
8. Okay, so I'll read mine because I have 4 on my first page. So
Okay.
I'll read mine. You read yours.
Okay.
Then I'll read more of mine, and then you read your last 4, and then I'll do the fast round.
Okay. Deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 And
so break.
Okay, so
You
you
go
guys
first,
ready?
right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I have 4 here, and my title. And if I repeat any of yours, just skip
I'll
them.
just-
Or
yeah, I
you can
will.
you can
Yeah.
re-repeat them and see if you can still break
See
on.
what
'Cause
happens.
So
right
you
now,
can be
and-
more theatrical to make us laugh.
I'm not laughing anymore. Dawn didn't do her homework, so we have to make her laugh as punishment.
You have to
So she
drink.
gets
Fuck.
shit face.
Mhm.
Fuck.
It's all for content.
Drink.
Okay.
Drink. No, you have.
Okay.
You just laughed. You have to drink.
No, we didn't start yet. The
We
questions
did
didn't
start. We started.
No, the questions.
Okay.
didn't happen.
Who didn't do their homework? Drink.
Fuck you, bitches.
So now you have to drink. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
You laugh, Sonia. You laugh. Now drink too.
Drink.
Here we go.
You laughed again.
Ridiculousness of it all. We're professionals.
Sonia's done.
Okay.
You got this. It's okay. Go.
I'm gonna try to do this in a little bit of a, male podcast voice because this is stupid things men have said about women, and I found these on various social media sites. So, and these are from men. Men posted these, so I'm gonna be the man puppet in this, making the voice. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Question.
ready.
Okay, you ready?
I'm
Question for girls who are friends with other girls. Is it common that when girls hang out as friends, they're doing kinky stuff with one another? Or was I just destroyed by porn? Serious question, with all due respect.
All right. Serious question.
With all due respect.
All due respect.
They put that in capitals so that we know.
Mm.
All due respect, Sonia.
Okay.
Drink.
So does that mean, since that's like something he thinks happens, do like men get together and just do kinky shit all the time?
Do they do that in a lot of porn?
Well, I would assume so. It's how it always starts.
Gay porn? I'm pretty sure.
I don't watch a lot of porn in general, let alone like
I don't watch gay
multi-male porn.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I don't watch gay porn, and not because like I have anything wrong, because I've watched men, woman in like a threesome, and where guy was giving it to guy too. But I just prefer some like a vagina in there because then I can relate. I wouldn't want to watch something with just two dudes where I can't relate and like. I don't
These have to be relatable.
It has to be relatable.
I've masturbated to men jacking off, and I don't have a dick, but it's fun to like picture.
But like,
it.
then I imagine that they're jacking off.
I'm like, I wonder what it would feel like,
Well, oh yeah, I would definitely want to do. I want a dick for a day so I can like Spider-Man every person I see. But like,
you would like
honestly,
get so dehydrated.
Probably.
Probably.
I would have about
liquid.
You know what? People would get pregnant by walking by. It's cool.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you would have to sponsor your activities. Like fucking sports.
Yeah, I'm
but
just
anyway,
drinking. I knew I'm gonna laugh during the conversation portions.
But like, I just haven't watched just man on man without a woman involved, just because I don't like. I want to be a part of it.
You don't want to be left out.
I don't want to be left out, man. I want to be there.
It makes sense
without me,
right? I feel like I'm cheated. Like I should be there. I don't want the attention.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Okay.
This was a Facebook post by a man, of course. Okay. I think we men can deal with social distancing because we can survive on our own passions, careers, and hobbies alone. Meanwhile, women need relationships like water and oxygen. For most women, this quarantine is a real burden. Sorry. So, yeah, that was a COVID one. So he thinks we cannot do it without men. But all the men are thriving this quarantine.
The men were the biggest crybabies of them all.
Yes.
Most of the people I saw complaining or whatever were fucking men.
Yeah.
Okay, next one was a Reddit post. Ladies, if you want a cute fuzzy wait, sorry. I'm gonna restart. This one's for Sonia.
Oh. Okay.
Ladies, if you want a cute fuzzy animal to love and look after like a puppy or a kitten, you want a baby. Stop lying to yourself. It's okay and it's natural. Very few women actually want real dogs that you can train and discipline properly and weigh more than 50 pounds.
All my dogs weigh more
That's
than
all your dogs.
Listen, I sometimes like my dogs more than my real kids.
This man doesn't think you exist.
Because I'd rather more kids.
Good. Well, only
rather kids. You don't actually really want a dog, or
you don't really want big dogs.
No,
I
I
want
want
babies.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm done. They're the worst.
I don't want either. I don't want fucking kids or dogs.
I got all my cats and they all have anxiety issues. So
I don't fucking want those either. I don't even want my fish. Okay, you guys. Like, I want nothing. I don't want my husband. I don't want my kids. I don't want my dog. I just want me. Okay.
yeah,
See,
but the
would
one
you
guy
do that?
said you can't do it on your own in quarantine.
That's right.
So,
Love
there's
it.
something wrong here. The man is not wrong. So
Men are
you're
never wrong.
lying.
I'm
That's
wrong.
right.
Okay,
I've
and then
never heard a man lie ever. Like that's impossible.
no, never.
No, never.
Mm-mm.
What? Men don't
Never.
lie.
Never.
Okay, and the last one, because I love when men talk about reproductive issues.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Why do women even need gynecologists? It's just another excuse for women to pretend their vaginas have so many problems and get the gender-oriented pity party they crave.
Okay,
In reality, it's little more than a social visit and a puff of perfume.
Ugh.
I guess he forgot gynecologists are men.
Yeah.
Like a
I'm
majority
pretty
of them
fucking
are.
sure.
They are, yeah.
So that was my first four.
Your first four. Okay. Here's
Okay.
my first four. Mine are what women have said, men have said to them. Or otherness. Okay. Okay. All right. Women have been brainwashed to put politics of socialism, feminism, and careerism ahead of marriage.
Fucking isms.
Fucking careerism.
Hey, we all choose our ism.
Drink.
That one was my first one.
And that's gonna be my next merch shirt. I'm gonna.
All the isms. We got all
yeah,
the
we
fucking
all
isms.
choose our isms.
Make sure you put careerism in there. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
and then on the back will be
a
like all of
fucking
them. It'll
word.
be Buddhism,
Autism, alcoholism,
and then
careerism.
put
yeah,
your dad's
careerism,
name,
feminism.
quote, and then your dad is the one who like said it. Like some people
Yeah.
know.
I think he said it and then put that like 314, your dad's name.
Oh no, I'll put 3-5 because that's his birthday.
And then your dad's name.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's like a Bible verse. Perfect.
yeah, no, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Merchandise right there.
For good
Yeah.
merchandise.
Our swag.
More swag. All right, this is my
All
other one. I am a business owner and I refuse to pay menstrual leave. For one, I can't afford it. And two, y'all can control your all cycles. I know you all can. Do it at home and turn it off before coming to work. Just
Like a faucet.
like a faucet. You just choose. Just turn it off.
Yeah.
One, he doesn't want to pay for it. And two,
I love how that was his first reason.
Like he admits it. He knows he's a
Like
piece
he's
of
like, I just
shit.
can't afford it. Like
Yeah.
you women figure out your women problems,
I
okay?
can't afford a woman. He's basically saying he can't afford women.
you
Like,
can't afford a woman.
But
It
I bet you
happens.
he's also against things like the government providing free tampons and pads.
oh, probably because he doesn't want to pay for that either. Like, through
Yeah, well, that's
taxes.
exactly it. That's exactly it. So
He's probably the person that commented on my next one then.
Probably
All right,
because
so-
we can pay for it ourselves. Like,
Again, so in quotations, New Zealand is making period products free in all schools. And then this is the response to that. All this is going to do is encourage girls to have their periods at school. I don't think it's a good idea.
well, yeah, why don't they do it on like a mossy log like they used to?
Right.
Like,
it's a fucking
don't come to
faucet.
school.
Just turn it off. Yeah,
Just turn it off. Like,
turn it off.
don't encourage those people.
so women can't go to school on their periods, but
Mm-mm.
the work guy won't pay for them to not go to work on their periods.
Right?
So
you
that
can't stay
sounds
home,
like
you
it
can't
is
go
the
to-
same person.
You can't stay home. You can't go to school. You can't go to work on your period. Like, when are you supposed to have your period?
You don't.
Never. You don't. You force yourself on birth control, even though after the age of 35 you could have like blood clots and stuff.
It's
Or
age
if
30.
you smoke. age 30.
It's age 30. Yep.
Well, there you go. So it's like, you know, and plus amongst the other health problems, it's like, no. That's the only way to stop your period. So do it to be a productive worker.
Right? No periods allowed.
But also,
Yeah.
we won't take out your uterus if you want it out.
Exactly. because men need to impregnate us whenever they feel like it.
Whenever you're at
Yeah.
fuck. Women have had the shittiest end of the stick since the beginning of fucking time. Who let this happen? Ladies.
Men let this happen.
Yeah, but women are raising men. So like
It doesn't matter. Women
need to
raised
take
men
our cult
and
too,
still
though.
had no power.
No,
Women
I know,
were
but I'm
raising
just saying-
boys and women couldn't legally vote. What were they
This
going to teach
started
the boy?
way back in like wherever when we started societies.
the first backhand a man ever gave. That's when it started.
And, right? And
Oh.
women's like, oh, this is the way I should be treated.
Yeah. It was the first
Religion.
backhand.
I'm blaming religion when like virgin
Fucking Adam.
sacrifices.
Adam was all like, Eve, you bitch, you're not Lilith. Bam. And like that's how it started.
That's what started.
Well,
Fuck.
also like Lilith was like born of her own, while Eve was like Adam's rib.
Exactly.
So she was automatically below him,
Exactly.
you know, which is weird.
But Lilith was above all because, you know.
Although like the Bible didn't come out until like the 1200s. So like before then, it wasn't Eve, it was everybody else.
Yeah, it was everybody else. It was, you know, the hunter-gatherers and the agriculturals.
Yeah.
And then, you know, then we had the Industrial Revolution, and every time it was women saving men's asses.
And we
Men were
still
like,
get
we
treated
have
like
to go
shit.
to war.
Still
And women
is.
are like, okay, I guess I'll learn to get a job, even though I've never had one before. My mom never had to have one or whatever. We'll save the world. It's fine.
And
And
I still
then-
can't have my money. I get a
No.
job, but it has to be my husband's name. The
Yeah.
fucking money. Bullshit.
Yeah, and then women turn on each other because it's easier to side with men than it is to side with women. So like all the white women were like, we want the vote for just us. Just the white women.
Yeah, yeah. We could have come together as like white women, women of color, other ethnicities, and we could have like kicked some serious ass, but like our sisters and mothers before us fucking ruined it.
Yes.
Bitches and hoes.
Like I said, my mom doesn't vote. So
Yeah.
like she can't even do the bare minimum.
Bitches and hoes. All right, so this is my last one of my 4.
Okay.
And this is my dad said to me, I need to get good grades because I'm not as pretty as my best friend. So I probably won't get married to a man who will take care of me. Like those.
Sounds like a
Listen,
dad thing to say.
Yeah. Like, and that's not like 20 years ago or something. Like these women were like young women, like 20, 21. Like
That dude needs to revoke his goddamn parenting license right the
Yeah.
fuck now.
I grew up and my grandfather used to do the whole same thing too. And he's like, what will you do when you're like with a man and you're going to the store and you buy what you want? And I would always be like, charge it. Cause like, cause I was like 5. Like this is like the stuff they
Charge it.
push.
I like grew up very lucky. I've never had like a bad male role model.
Yeah.
I had a bad toxic relationship one time, but like I got out of that. But like it was my brothers, which like took care of me and like told me don't let any man treat you like shit, like you deserve more. And then the one bad relationship, and then Kyle. So like I've never who's like a feminist himself. So like I can believe it. But like the fact that there's so many men out there who are treating women like shit, their like partners, their daughters, their nieces, for them to like grow up and like continue the cycle. It's rough.
See, I thought my dad was a good role model because he was always kind of in like the alternate community, you know, like like counterculture communities, punk and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And because I only saw him every other weekend, and I always got treated better there, even though it wasn't good, there than I did at my mom's, where I was more, and none of her spouses were ever good. That it was like I just thought my dad was better than he was.
Yeah,
You know? And then eventually I like learned, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
he's a libertarian, so Okay, so that was your last one?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's your
so my next one, I only have 3. One's a little long.
Okay.
Not like long, but like it's like a paragraph. And
Right.
these are quotes from women about being mansplained to.
All right.
Oh,
Those ones are my
shit.
favorite.
A male OBGYN told me that if I focused harder on my work or picked up an interesting hobby, my menstrual cramps wouldn't bother me so much.
How do you have a job? Like this is why women don't know anything.
I don't think men should be OBGYNs.
No,
I think
you're
that
a
should
fucking
just
idiot.
be a thing. I just don't think they should be. Like that should be cut.
Yeah, I'm all for gender equality, but if you're in a position of power and you know nothing about your position and people take you seriously in that field because you're a man, then you're just damaging. You're just not. No.
I mean, for me, it's like the whole ACAB thing where the system of policing is toxic. The system of male OBGYNs is toxic. Like from the history, from the get-go
agree
of
with that.
male
Hold on.
doctors. Read Birth. They killed thousands of women because they came in as male doctors because women couldn't be doctors. Women were midwives, but they came in with tools and then ended up taking over the entire. That's why midwives aren't really a thing anymore, because doctors came in and marketed this campaign that they were safer and cleaner, and then killed thousands of women because they didn't know how gloves work. So that's from the history of the OBGYN, like when they first started. Yeah. So that history leads to the systemic problem where men don't understand things like period cramps.
Right?
So so that's what I mean by the system. It's men teaching men these systemic problems. Now, if we change that system, maybe men could be OBGYNs again. But if that system isn't changed inherently from the get-go, then that won't happen. That's what I mean when it's a systemic problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've had a male
exactly.
OBGYN, and he was actually better than my female OBGYN.
But that's the same as meeting a good cop.
Right?
The system is still flawed, and the good OBGYNs aren't calling out the bad ones.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I mean by it's a systemic problem. I had a great his name was Dr. Ademidin, and he was the best. I could barely understand him. He had a really strong, thick accent, but he was so nice to me. I was 18 and pregnant and scared, obviously, and he was so nice to me. But at the same time, systemically, I don't think there should be male OBGYNs. He could be a doctor in any other field.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's just my take on it. That's my take. Okay, this one's
more women are educated. I don't think men should be until more women are educated, because women are being taught by men. All the books are written by men, and that's
until the women are the educators.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where the system will change, possibly, hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I mean, it's still also a very racist system. Like, doctors are taught that, Black women don't feel as much pain.
Oh my God.
So it's like, it's a huge, like, there's a big umbrella there. So yeah, that whole industry. And there's not enough studies on women's health in general. So
it's not, we don't get learned, taught, studied.
No.
Although there was the doctor who made the vibrator. So he was a good OBGYN.
But let's remember that, like, the chainsaw was invented to do C-sections.
Oh God, yeah.
So, like, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No. Okay, go.
All right. Okay, so women explaining being mansplained by men. I explained I needed to take medication that lowers the amount of blood I lose during periods. And the guy said, "You don't need medication for that. You just need tampons." I tried to explain that tampons wouldn't help, but he insisted on telling me how they stop the blood from coming out, just like a plug. I was amazed that he actually thought that was true. And yes, I did let him know that tampons soak up the blood and don't actually stop periods from happening.
Just a fucking plug.
Sonya, drink.
It just
like, some of these are just so bad. I can't even laugh because I'm like, It hurts to hear.
But it's
Like-
true.
You gotta laugh to keep
Ow!
from crying. You gotta laugh.
I love those
That's-
TikTok videos where they take like a picture of like a vagina and they have them try to like point to like parts of it, and
Yeah.
men just don't know. They're
Yeah.
like, what? They have a third hole? What do you mean?
I think everyone should watch. There's like an episode in Orange is the New Black where like
yeah.
the person who
The
is
trans woman
yeah,
is
trans
showing
woman.
how vaginas work.
Yeah, and I think it's beautiful, and I think that should be shown in every single health class across North America, so people learn about the vagine. Just like,
You
it's
know.
beautifully done.
Yeah.
It's art.
It was art. It was beautifully done.
Okay, and then my last one. I was told there was no such thing as an accidental pregnancy because birth control exists. That's it.
That's, there's no such thing
Because
No,
birth control
no,
don't
birth
fail.
control is 100% effective. Didn't you know that?
all the fucking time. Where do these kids go to school? Like, do you
Yeah,
skip
what
health class?
college are these OBGs and shit going? Like, avoid that school.
Well, the thing is most doctors don't have to learn once they like leave med school. It's like optional.
Yeah.
So so like some doctors haven't like read anything in like 10 years about recent whatever. And like I had to explain my genetic condition to my doctor. Like it's frustrating, They see that I got diagnosed with this thing. They still don't even read up on it.
Yeah, they're like, okay, whatever.
They're like, well, if it causes a problem, I'll just refer them somewhere.
Right? I'll
Yeah.
Google it. Google.
Okay, your last ones.
My last ones. All right. My former boss once told me to use a calculator when someone pays in cash because it's impossible for women to know math. Like, just impossible. We can't count.
No,
Like-
we can't.
We do all the shopping mostly because, like,
We do most of the budgeting, a lot
I
of
don't pay my bills
counting,
or
household
that.
running in general.
but we don't know nothing.
No, big
I didn't go to
dum-dum.
college for accounting. Like that didn't happen.
No,
I
no.
didn't get A's in math. That I don't
No.
know numbers.
Numbers are hard, guys.
Okay,
You
numbers
just
can
show
be
up and
hard.
look pretty.
Let's be real. Numbers can
Okay,
be
no.
a little hard.
So, like,
but-
if I'm on the spot, like, I play Dungeons and Dragons, and, like, you roll and you get, like, 70 hit points, but then you lose 32. Sometimes that math is hard because you're on the spot and you're like, oh, God. But, like, usually it's fine.
I can't do math in my head, but I'm really good at math. I just have
Yeah.
to write it out. It's the same with spelling. I'm really good at spelling. I cannot spell in my brain. I have to write it out and then look at it and be like, that's right. It's
Oh,
the same with math.
if I
No,
look at
math,
a word
I-
too long, I'm like, no, the word just doesn't look right anymore.
Oh yeah, I get that.
like
sometimes.
simple math I can do pretty quickly in my head. That's fine. But like I can't do obviously algebra in my head. That would never happen. But like 30 plus 50, I could figure it out 80 right there. Like
Yeah.
instantly.
So that was an easy
Tens,
one.
yeah.
10 plus 10
Tens,
is 20.
hundreds, the ones with zeros. Well, I mean, I'll do that. Like if I'm shopping, I'll round things to the nearest like 10 or whatever just to do the math quickly in my head. And then I'm like, oh, it's around this much. That's enough. That's all I need to know,
Yeah.
But women don't know math.
No. Oh my-
My dad said that the world has gone to shit since women started wearing trousers.
Men are so sensitive.
Right?
What
How-
a snowflake.
How
Wow.
dare you wear pants? Like,
Dare
Men
that
get
was, like, a long
offended
time
over
ago.
everything.
They might be on
There's-
their periods.
It's that time of the month.
It's that time of the month. Have some chocolate. Calm down. Fuck.
Take a chill pill. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, go get your heating pad and go lay down. Like,
Get a Midol. But like again, trousers. Like again, these people are like young women, and women have been like, able to wear pants since like this dude was like a kid, probably. Like,
And that's when he
probably
thought,
younger.
and that's when he thought, like, he probably heard from his dad. He's like, oh, you can't even control your wife anymore.
she's wearing pants.
She's wearing pants. They're so liberated. You know what? I can't even just feel for a reach around when I want on demand anymore.
That's
What the
right.
fuck? Have to go
Yeah.
through zippers and buttons?
What?
What
You're
is
making
this?
more work for me.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
I need to see those legs. If I don't see those legs,
I
like,
need to see
that's
those.
the
how do I
thing.
know you're a woman?
I
Like,
find you see more in pants. You might not like see like
Right?
their actual like
No, no.
skin or anything, but you see
Camel
more
toe
definition. Well, that, and you just see more definition of the shape of their leg, of their ass, you know,
Yeah.
versus like a big poodle skirt.
Yeah, I'd rather stare at ass in pants than ass in
Yeah.
a poodle skirt.
yoga pants
But-
are amazing. Like,
I know.
But
they
that's
make
what
my
he's,
ass look
he's
better
probably
than
mad
naked
at.
ass. I'm just
He's probably
saying.
mad at looking at all the women that he can't
He's just bitter.
touch.
Yeah.
And he can't touch them, and that's why
I'm
he's
so
mad.
mad. I'm so
Yeah.
mad. Your
So
ass
fucking
is
mad.
so good looking. I can't touch it.
Pretty much.
Like,
I find
you better
most
hide
men
that
that
under a flowy skirt so I can't see.
most men that hate women do so just because they can't get the women that they want.
Jealousy. They
Yep.
hate you because they ain't you.
Bitch.
My absolute fave thing that has happened while working was I wanted to speak to a manager, not you.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Yeah, a manager.
Manager.
Oh, that's so good.
I can see
Trying
that
to think
actually
where I
happening
can
with
use that
legit.
one in good context.
I'm gonna say that to Hal one time.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I wanted to speak to a manager, not you. You're not a man.
It's like what gave it away?
Just looking down your top. What?
Are you sure?
Kind of like we're like all these. I see your point. There's not much up top, so you gotta like check your genitals down below.
Yeah.
I get it. Don't worry. I can see
Oh,
the
God.
confusion.
Okay, so for the speed round, I wrote down pickup lines.
Wait.
Oh, you still had one more? I'm sorry.
My last one. This one's actually
okay, no, go.
my favorite one. Okay. My ex told me my intelligence wasn't as valid as his because mine came from books. That's my favorite.
Look at that.
Like,
What did his come from?
Because an egg just cracked open.
He's
and
like,
that's it.
the ideas came from my brain, therefore they're more valid than your ideas that came from other brains.
Yeah.
So
He's like,
Got
I
him.
discovered gravity. I didn't have to learn about it in a book. I discovered it myself.
I was like 2 and I dropped my toy and was
Yeah.
like, bam, what the fuck is that? That's weird.
it's gravity.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
God.
That was a
Fucking
good one. That
men.
was a really good one.
I am starting to become a misandrist. Like, just I don't even care. It used to be like ironic. I hate men, and now it's like systemically, men suck.
Fucking hate, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
I'm just like, the system of this sucks, and blah, blah, and the system. You know what? Men as a system, they suck. They just suck.
Yeah.
Good majority of men suck. You know what? Kyle needs to do a TED talk on like how not to be a fucking douchebag.
But men don't listen to those.
They
men.
don't.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the problem.
There
They
is
call
men
them
out there that are like
sissies or
that.
Them boys
Yeah,
or whatever
Chris
else.
is-
Yeah.
Chris is great too, and he's very emotional, and like, I mean, he makes like really sappy songs and shit, and like all this other stuff, and like he's feminist and human rights, and like he sides with me on like 99% of politics. Anything human rights, he sides with me on.
Yeah.
And it's just like when I say men suck, I'm not meaning these individual men. They just happen to bypass that system. They still
Yeah.
benefit from that system.
They do.
Yeah.
But they bypass the brainwashing part of it. So like when I say I hate the system, like I'm hating the system that they literally benefit from.
They do.
You
Even though
know?
they don't like it, they still benefit from it.
Yeah, I mean, I say we're white people. Like we hate white supremacy. We benefit from white supremacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's just a fact. So it's like when I say I hate men, and because we have some male listeners out there, I'm saying if you're not one of those men, start calling out those men.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be my job.
Although we're
There
doing
is
it
men
anyway.
that do call out other men. There is men that do call out other men.
Yeah, and every time
We
it
like
ends up
those guys.
turning that they're those men.
Yeah.
There's been so many TikTokers that were those feminized men that were like speaking for women's rights, and then it turned out that they were gross.
Well, behind
So
closed doors,
it's
I mean,
like,
when the
you know?
camera's off, like
Yeah, like so it's hard to know which one are the good ones, you know.
They need to like have a sticker. I would like for just so you know, like I'm not a predator. I'm not a douchebag. I'm not going to use you to like
further gain
something
my.
like- yeah.
And the fact that they need those stickers should be a notice to them that it's time for them to get off their ass and do something about it. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay.
All
So
right.
for our speed run, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pickup lines I'm going to read. I'm going to read one, wait a little bit, read the other one. We just speed run, okay?
Okay, go.
Go and break.
I'm drinking. Okay. Whew. My mom didn't hold me enough when I was a baby. That's probably why I fell in love with you so quickly.
That's terrible.
That's bad.
I'd
That's
like
so
to
bad.
take you to the movies, but they don't let you bring your own snacks.
That's cute. I like that one.
Go ahead. Feel my shirt. It's made of boyfriend material.
That's cute too. That one's a cute one.
If I had 4 quarters to give to the 4 prettiest women in the world, you'd have $1.
Is that for all your personalities?
No, I need more than $1 for that.
Yeah, that's like $20 right there.
If I had to rate you from 1 to 10, I'd give you a 9 because I'm the one you're missing.
Oh, I've heard that.
Okay,
one.
this next one's my favorite. Are you a long structure used to restrict the flow of water across rivers and underwater streams? Because damn. Right, that was my favorite. It takes a lot of work like to memorize that
I was
one.
like, did he forget what that was called?
If I flip this coin, what are the chances of me getting head?
50-50.
Crickets.
Are you a haunted house? Because I'm going to scream when I'm in you.
Like here's like, so here's you. And this is the guy. And he's like how would that experience be to you?
Guy screaming like that?
I'd be scared, so the haunted house analogy was right, I guess.
Like just like as soon as it like enters, I might poop a
At
little.
least he warned us.
I didn't know if that's ever worked on somebody.
I don't know. I've searched 3 different sites for these. Okay, I went through hundreds of pickup lines. These were my top 10. Okay.
But like, I need to know what happened. Has this ever happened to me?
On a backstory and a future story and all the stories.
I need to know what happened. When you went,
It's probably never gotten that far, to be honest.
It's like peekaboo. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I got 3 left.
Okay.
Want to go halvesies on a baby?
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I hear you're looking for a stud. Well, I've got the STD and all I need is you.
Oh my god.
I mean, technically, they legally have to disclose. So,
They
like,
do.
good. You know,
Yeah.
good on them. Good on them.
But don't like the kids call it STIs?
Yeah,
Nowadays, yeah, but what are you gonna call it, a stewie? The new term for stud is a stewie.
It's stupid without the D.
STI. Yep.
It's stupid without the D, you guys.
Okay, and this is the last one, and I altered it a little bit to be Canadian. Okay.
Okay. We appreciate that, by the way.
Thank you. From one to the trucker convoy. How free are you tonight? It was supposed to be America. I changed it to trucker convoy, but you know. The trucker convoy peeps, you're welcome to use that. Please email us and let us know how it goes for you.
If they fucking listen to us, they're not going to listen to us much longer.
Our email, all one word, opinionatedlushes@gmail.com.
We appreciate
you writing to us if your lines work.
And if they didn't work, tell us what happened. Explain your experience. We will read it live on air. Well, not
For
live,
science.
but we'll read it on air. Yeah, for science.
God, can we get one as a guest? Like, I want one as a guest on here.
I don't.
Like a pet?
I don't want to. Like a pet?
I have questions and I need to ask.
You can always message my stepdad. Ask him if he wants some airtime, but he keeps saying he's not going to explain what the government's doing. I just need to Google it. And I keep Googling it, and I keep coming to my same conclusions. So it's weird.
That's fucking odd. It's because you don't have anyone explaining it to you that's a man on Google.
Oh, you know what? That's the problem.
That's
why. You're reading it, so your intelligence isn't real.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Like, it's like having book smarts. It's not real.
No, when women graduate university and they walk along with the men and it's all like in alphabetical order, not by gender, that's actually just a ploy. Like they give us like fake diplomas.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All of my diplomas are fake.
Yeah.
100%. You can like scratch and sniff the sticker and it smells like books. It's just to make us feel accomplished.
One of mine smells like vanilla.
Yeah. It keeps us like docile
and entertained. They give us crayons while we're in the audience.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell us to like dress pretty so that we like make sure to like look the part.
Yeah. You always have to wear makeup because like
or else they tell you look tired.
Yeah.
You don't want to
maybe I fucking am, George. Like,
fucking Peter at it again.
I haven't slept in 20 years. What do you want from me?
You keep wanting us to take care of your kids, plus pay bills, clean the house, and do our makeup, and you're telling me I look tired.
Actually,
that's true though. Men suck.
It is.
That's pretty much men as a whole. Again, if you're offended by that statement,
don't be shitty.
Come on the show. I'd like to debate.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Oh my gosh. Like what like radio shows like, yeah. So you're listening to Opinionated Lushes. Like late night talk radio.
Right. Smooth jazz.
Oh gosh, we failed trying not to laugh.
Okay, I almost passed. Okay.
That's because you're not drinking enough.
I was drinking a lot. Rewind.
Now you're looking at your tits.
Well,
that's not drinking.
You shouldn't like spill it down there.
No, there's hair.
No, I drank it all.
Did
there's
your tits
hair
fall
on
off?
my boobies. Listen, there's hair on them. Okay, I'm just dusting them off.
Oh, it's funny. So Chris got like a chest weight, like you wear it, and it's like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
To wear to go for walks and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I'm so walking is so hard with this weight on, and I'm like,
yeah, I can sympathize, my guy.
I have no idea what that's like. No idea. I got mansplained chest weight.
Was he like? Was he trying to be like, no, it's different?
He didn't. I think he heard the hostile nature of my tone and backed away.
He's like, oh.
He's like, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
He's like, step back, like 1, 2, like.
He's like, yeah. Yup. You know, not contributing, not argumentative, just
You're
what
right.
you say is
all you do is you stare for like 3 seconds, you look down for 3 more seconds, you look back up, and that's all you gotta do. You don't even have to say anything.
I told him, I was like, you've held all that weight in one hand and even mentioned how heavy it was. So
yeah.
And then our son was right there when I said that, and he was like, oh. And I was like, you're 12, dude. Like, you saw me breastfeed your sister. Like, you know what these things do.
Yeah. You're gonna knock a person out. Don't piss me off.
Black guys.
You'll be on the sidewalk in a second.
It's like those women that can like crush cans. Did you see those? They use their big badonkadonks and just like crush cans and shit. And I'm like, you found another use?
Yes. They like grab them and they slam them. And I'm like,
mine fed children and now they're just there.
They're useless.
They're useless. They're chest weights.
Bags.
They're not even good weights, by the way. They're like, one's awkward. Like they go over and it's just.
I can't find a good bra anymore. It makes clothes fit weird. Ugh.
I just use a sports bra because I just
that's all I do now.
Can't deal with Underwire. Okay, even my sports bras are starting to like hurt my underboob, probably because of all the humidity going on. But like,
I'm gonna start a low-hanging boob trend. I'm just gonna make it cool
down.
again. Yeah.
Like my boobs are so small that when it's summer, I don't have to worry about like the drip. You know how you get when it's hot and like you know it's sweaty and stuff.
Yeah.
Like mine are so small that it's just there's air.
Deodorant goes everywhere, you guys. Like
at all
underarms, under tits, under knees, like.
I put it in between my thighs so that I don't get friction burn.
That's what I do too. I got no boobs, but my thighs are like this.
I have to do it under my boobs. I have to do it in between my thighs so they don't chafe. I have to do it under my knees sometimes. It's deodorant stick just goes up and down, up and down my whole body. Yeah.
She goes through 3 deodorant sticks a month. So please,
secret. Can you like donate to me, please?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please follow us on our Patreon and our TikTok and our Instagram.
Like, you're the only brand I use, so like, please. I'll advertise you. I swear, I'll do a commercial for you. Like, just give me some free shit.
Our most social media
desperate. Yeah. All of our social media
expensive.
You can search for us as Opinionated Lushes or Opinionated_Lushes for our Instagram. Please try and follow us on Patreon, or at the very least, like and share us if you can. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok so that we can live stream soon, especially because we have a Vegas trip coming up in a few months and we want you to be there with us. Is there anything else? Yeah. We're pretty fun guys. So
yeah, we think we're fun. I think we're fun.
I think
we're also
fun
drunk
too.
half the time, so of course we think we're fun. I'm just saying.
And I like drunk me.
Me too. And
I like drunk me too.
People
I like drunk you as well, by the way.
I like
not
drunk
just I like
guys.
drunk me, but I like drunk you.
I like drunk yous as well.
I like all the drunk us. I like drunk me. I like drunk you.
I love drunk Sonia. Like, I love that bitch.
And I love drunk and sober listeners.
That's
so
right.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. I hope you tried to not laugh or maybe got a few laughs with us and also had some fun. So any last minute takes, or are we good?
We're good.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.